Senna on a poor start. Through goes Hamilton. And welcome back everyone to some more F1 25 My Team Career Mode. Welcome back to a team that is on the up and up. We are doing pretty well with the unfortunate news that Lewis Hamilton will be hanging up his steering wheel, retiring from the sport, but did secure a P1 finish. Podium for Sainz in Singapore as well. So our car is competitive on the grid, sitting P5 comfortably, 84 points behind Mercedes and 100 points ahead of Aston Martin. So I think it's going to be very hard for these other teams, almost impossible, if you will, for these teams to shuffle our position as long as we perform as expected. We have Sao Paulo today, which is a sprint race week, and then we have Las Vegas and then UAE, Abu Dhabi, to round things out. So yeah, good victory last time. Hamilton retiring, there it is, the news again. So it is quite an unfortunate news. So we'll see what happens next season. We will see. We're full throttle forward with adapting our upgrades for next season. We also started upgrades in the chassis department. We're saving one, the master cylinder we already got, and then we're also bringing a master cylinder into the car for this season. It should come in 2 days, so it'll be here with time to spare, and then we can always trigger the adaptation part as soon as it arrives so that it's ready for next season as well. And then we're also getting the 2 durability upgrades in the gearbox and turbo, the final 2 pieces of the upgrades before the end of the season as well. These should be coming in relatively soon as well, and then we'll trigger the adaptation as soon as those come in as well. So yeah, we're looking good. Things are looking up and up. So there we have it. Master cylinder did come through, and yeah, we're waiting for the adaptation to happen. And then of course the gearbox failure analysis came through, but then the turbo failed. So let's re-trigger the turbo so that we can get that in. It seems like it's already adapted. We don't need to adapt those parts. It's not appearing in the researched parts section. Okay. And there we have a turbo failure analysis came through, and there we go. All durability upgrades in. Let's just take a quick look at the progress history, and it's looking quite impressive. Car is competitive. It's almost level with Aston Martin, which is the 4th best car, 5th best car on the grid. So yeah, we are really trying to push this car up to the front. So we have McLaren and Ferrari very close to each other. I think Red Bull are just static at the top there. So they're just ahead of Mercedes. I don't know where that line is. It's very much camouflaged with the background. And then Mercedes is right there with our car, Hamilton's car at least, being up there. I think Sainz's car caught up as well with the upgrades. So that is a competitive car indeed. And here we go, time for Sao Paulo. Let's jump into the Brazilian Grand Prix weekend, and we'll drive as Lewis Hamilton. If you guys are enjoying the series, of course, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe using the subscribe button down below. Thank you so much for your support.
It's a Saturday showdown. Anyone fancy some hot laps around Interlagos? It's qualifying day here for the Sao Paulo Grand Prix.
So let's go sprint qualifying. It's a sprint weekend, so there are some big points up for grabs. Let's just make sure we have the P5 drivers constructor standings secured. So let's hope for a strong qualifying in this session. All right, What's the lap? What's the lap? What's the lap?
And we've dropped to P18.
Ooh, P2. Sainz P1 by 89 1,000ths. Wow. Where did that pace come from? Amazing stuff. We're on the up and up, guys. We're on the up and up. Well, what'd you know? That's a P2 and P3. I'll take that. Sainz and Hamilton absolutely cooking in this weekend. Hadjar, O'Sullivan, Maloney, Aaron, Ocon, and Behrman all knocked out in SQ1. What are you doing? Are you dumb? Brother, get Tsunoda out of my lobby. Somehow still sector 2 purple. Purple sector 2. Brother. What is he on? Whew. P3. Very, very, very hard fought P3 because Tsunoda's an idiot. Bro doesn't know how to drive. Well, that's strange. Lewis Hamilton had the pace, albeit like impeded literally on track. And then Carlos Sainz just lost it all. Wow, he's out here. Häkkinen's also out with Doohan. Russell also out. Albon and Lawson also out. So quite a few names here. George Russell, Häkkinen, and Sainz. Wow, that's impressive. Come on. What kind of lap is... P10. Crazy how much straight line speed this AI has. It's all straight line speed down the start finish straight. I was down by about just under a tenth, I think, on Piastri, and then I lose all of it down that straight. Yep. Oh well, let's start from P10 then. Well, there we have it. Senna takes a pole, and then, yeah, we're down in P10 because the AI is super fast down that straight. Even during the race, we're going to have a massive disadvantage down the straight because somehow the AI gets, I don't know, lightning speed down that straight. So we'll see what we can do. We'll compete. Let's see what happens in the sprint.
Forget pit stops, forget fuel management. It's pedal to the metal all the way here as we get ready for today's sprint.
I'm excited. Let's see what we got in store for us in this sprint race. Just keep the car clean. No silly business. Let's see what happens. All right, 12 laps. Let's see what we can do here. The lights out in Sao Paulo, and away we go. Easily past Pierce. Easily. And past Gasly, I think, in the Alpine. Gonna try and push as much as we can, stay close to the guys in front. We know we have pace because the AI slows down immensely on race day compared to quali. Thanks, Leclerc. AI brakes really early when they're in a train, especially down low speed corners. Oh, nearly lost the car. Let's see how much pace they have down this straight. It's going to be insane. Let's compete. Using ERS, just about holding on to Verstappen. Look at him go. Crazy. Just about holding on. Oh, Tsunoda and Verstappen getting feisty here. Vamos. All right, we pump this battery down the straight here so that we can have at least a chance of competing against these guys. We need this DRS. All right. All right, Tsunoda. Think you're lined up for a move on Verstappen. Let's see it. Never mind. Verstappen's got a better exit out there. Let's go. Tsunoda's falling back. Still has DRS though. All right. Alright, Tsunoda's on a little push. Trying to regain. Does he have DRS or not? I don't know. He's trying to close in on Verstappen again.
The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap. Well done.
Alright. We're in good hands. We're in good hands here.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Got my locked in face on right now. Yeah, Tsunoda's going for it. Tsunoda's going for it. He tried it. Unfortunately, nothing doing. But he's asking questions of Verstappen. Oh, yellow flag, yellow flag. It's behind us.
Green flag.
Alright, Tsunoda, what do you got? He does have DRS, but I think I have the momentum. He's feeling the pressure, going defensive on the inside. And around the outside goes Lewis Hamilton. Stellar, stellar.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
Alright, a little DRS off of Verstappen as well. Tires looking good so far. Alright, let's go, let's go. Stay close, stay close. Critical that we stay close to Verstappen here. Need that DRS. Oh, Tsunoda's coming. Oh, Tsunoda's coming. I need recharge. Need to use sector 2 to my advantage here. Recharge as much as I can. Here we go. All right.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 13.0 seconds.
Quite frankly, don't ask. I do not care about my teammate. I only care about where I am and Verstappen. Here we go. Verstappen, drag me along, buddy. We're almost there. I think the soft tires are starting to fall off a cliff. Okay, let's push. We're on lap 11 now. Things are gonna get spicy now. Con permiso. In true Lewis Hamilton form. The risky man. The risk taker. Medium tires are holding up a little better than the softs, I think. Here they come, though. This is the AI we're talking about here. AI. It's gonna find like 10th gear at this point on the last lap. go. We're outside DRS, I think. Fantastic.
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
Let's go. They're fighting. This is huge. Lewis, come on. I don't care if we exceed. We have not had any mistakes so far. We'll use them up now. Somehow Tsunoda's finding like 11th gear here. We're out of here. There we go. That should be P2 secured. What a race from Lewis Hamilton. Beautiful. Ayrton Senna wins it in his home race, but Lewis Hamilton in his honorary home race gets P2. What a drive.
We're really happy with the podium down here, so well done. Yes!
Awesome job, guys. Apologies for that mistake earlier on, but we live and we learn.
Let's go. What a drive from Lewis Hamilton. Absolutely stunning drive from him to get P2 ahead of Yuki Tsunoda, Verstappen, and Leclerc, who were just behind him, fighting it out in the last lap or so. So that gave us the possibility of running away, and we did, more than a second away to not give away DRS behind us. So yeah, absolutely stunning. What a drive. Let's move on to qualifying for the Grand Prix with this kind of positive performance in the back of our minds.
It's a Saturday showdown. Anyone fancy some hot laps around Interlagos? It's qualifying day here for the Sao Paulo Grand Prix.
And here we are for qualifying. We had a good sprint race, so the car's looking strong for the weekend. Let's hope we can replicate that here in quali.
Dropped to P17. P17.
Don't worry, not for long though, not for long. Crossing the line for P2. Under a 10th behind Verstappen. Bravo, bravo. Beautiful. By the end of it, P4, Carlos Sainz P7, so strong laps again for both of us. Hajar, Arun, Ocon, Maloney, O'Sullivan, and Behrman knocked out in Q1. Felt like Zhong Sao was a little slow. But let's see. P2. I'll take it. Absolutely take that. And marvelous. We set P3 by the end of the session on the used tire run. I'm pretty impressed with that. Carlos Sainz P7 this time, so makes it through to the final round of qualifying. Doohan, Pierce, Tsunoda, Norris, Russell, and Hakkinen out. Wow. Some big names again. Russell, Norris, Tsunoda, Pierce, and Hakkinen. Wow. All right. Let's move on to the final round. Let's see. I don't think we're going to get pole. It's not big enough delta, I think. We'll see, though. Ah, just shy by 5/100ths. That was close. That was very close indeed. The rest of the field is crossing the line now. Let's see what it says. Let's see if we survive up in the top 2. At the end of the day, they did improve. Charles Leclerc takes pole position with Senna just behind by 2/10, and then Oscar Piastri by milliseconds behind Senna. Hamilton second row though. This is a solid starting position. Sainz back in P10. So yeah, not bad for both cars. Let's see if we can get some big points here. Let's see what we can do.
Formula One returns to Interlagos once again with the stage set for what promises to be another classic Sao Paulo Grand Prix. Sebastian Vettel famously clinched his 3rd championship here in 2012, and just 4 years later, Max Verstappen treated us to one of the finest wet weather drives of all time. Interlagos, always a very special race here in Brazil. It's a 2.7-mile circuit with 9 lefts and 6 rights, for a total of 15 corners. The fastest lap today should have an average speed of around 135 miles per hour, if, of course, the weather stays dry until the end of the Grand Prix. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. A fantastic effort from Charles Leclerc yesterday, and it's put him on pole. And Ayrton Senna completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Piastri, Hamilton, Pierre Gasly and Verstappen, Mayer, Albon, Lawson and Carlos Sainz, Hakkinen, Russell, Lando Norris and Tsunoda, Pierce, Doohan, Ollie Behrman and Zane Maloney, Ocon, Aaron, Hadjar and Zach O'Sullivan rounds off the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
All right, P4 starting position. Let's get this race underway. One-stop strategy, medium to hard. Sounds about right. Looks like a good strategy for me. Soft tires maybe, but they fall off a cliff immediately, so I don't want to take that risk. I mean, we're going the same amount of laps on the mediums anyway, so if we stay in the train, we can DRS our way to glory, essentially. So yeah, let's start this race from P4, see what we can do. Let's see what happens on track. Here we go then, let's start this race. Hamilton, show us what you got. Lights out, and away we go. Senna on a poor start. No space to make it pass, but had momentum to get past these guys. See if we can maybe sneak past these guys.
Leclerc has that inside line. Through goes Hamilton. Unbelievable.
Through goes Hamilton. What a drive. Snuck it past those two. Just gonna run my race. If anyone catches up and overtakes me, that's fine. I can use the DRS off them, and I just cut that corner and I just can... Absolute idiot. I braked a little too early. Let's go. Alright, let's push. Get this loaded up so that I can easily manipulate the battery, recharge and whatnot.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
Surprising how Senna got the fastest lap. Usually on the first lap it's... Oh, okay. I need to stop. I need to stop, bro. I drove the sprint race beautifully with no warnings until the end. And here I drove like an idiot, already taking 2 warnings, my 2 freebies. think Senna's gonna pull away from Leclerc, which is a good sign then. I can let Senna through and then just trail him. Alright, I think we let Senna through here. He's gonna have the pace. There he goes. Why are you lifting through turn 4? It's not a lift-off section, mate. Oops, sorry. I accidentally moved the right stick trying to re-engage my battery to mode race. Alright, Senna.
Gap to your teammate behind, 2.4 seconds.
With all due respect, didn't ask. Okay, we're in a 4-way battle for P1 right now. Just need to be smart about this. Don't worry, Senna. Not gonna do anything foolish. No overtaking just yet. No need to risk anything. Whew, we're doing some good laps here. Staying consistent. Lap 16, that's our golden lap. A little twitch in Senna S. Cost us a little bit of delta, but we're fine. Thankfully, we are, using our battery wisely here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. My team is screwing me over. We have no DRS.
Your DRS is unavailable. The rear wing is down, so you can stay out while we work on a fix.
Jesus Christmas. Brother. It's just a flap in the rear of the car. Figure it out. We might be fine. Just relying on ERS, I think we might be fine, but this is bad, real bad. Fix it, you lot. Adoy. I got said 8 are engineers, huh? You really got to consider firing the whole team. Rehire everyone. Open up a LinkedIn premium account. I mean, I'm holding on, but life would be so much easier with DRS, man. Get it back online, now. Come on. Y'all just seriously need to figure it out, man. Look at this. Life would be so much easier with DRS, man. I don't care about my teammate. Get your head in the game. Oh, thank God. DRS is back. DRS is back, ladies and gents. DRS is back. Thank you. Hold on, there's a yellow flag in Sector 1. It might be a red flag here. We might get a red flag. Safety car. Safety car.
Safety cars out. Keep an eye on the
I think we
Delta
hit our
to
max
make
red
positive
flags,
to
but there was a good chunk of time
maintain
where the
positive
first sector was completely
Safety
blocked
car
off.
out. This is a good opportunity to pit. We'll be a bit longer than planned on the
Yeah,
next
yeah,
tires,
yeah.
but we can
Shut your
make it
mouth.
work.
I'm trying to
Just
get
remember,
in.
we'll probably lose track position. Right, drop your speed. Our Delta's
I get
too
it.
slow.
Can you
We're
shut
gonna
your
lose
damn
penalties.
mouth,
Slow
buddy?
pace
Trying to
immediately.
pit here, bro.
Okay, copy that.
Box this lap. Box this lap.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
Bloody hell. Finally. Bro just won't shut up. Let's use the game mechanics to our advantage here. Thank you very much. See ya, mate. Thank you very much. Man, we're all about fun and games here, man. Fun and games. We can so easily game the system. And we're through.
Carlos is in for his stop now. Right, let's go. Come on.
That's
Perfect
payback
job
for
on
all
turn there,
the,
mate. Looks like
you
a
know,
nice
EA
stop time.
aids we've
We're happy with that
experienced,
one.
man.
Look after these tyres now
It's
and
just the
we'll finish the race in
1%
this
back of all
compound.
the problems in the game. We will use all forms of benefits. I think we might go back to racing. Yes.
Safety car is in this lap. Safety car in this lap. You'll be controlling the pace on the restart. Keep it steady until the safety cars reach the pit lane.
We're trying to go. There we go. He's in. And we're off.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 2.1 seconds.
Oh, cold tires, cold tires, cold tires. We don't really want to heat the tires because natural racing heating is much more efficient than weaving about. How's my tire heating doing? They're still cold.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for
Struggling.
now. Everything's looking good.
Come on, heat up. As I was saying, yeah. Natural heating processes are always better than wasting your time weaving about. At least in the game. I don't know about real life. I mean, Nico Rosberg also mentioned there's no real evidence to suggest that weaving allows for better tire heating. Hence why Kimi Raikkonen just going straight down the straights. Alright, I think Senna's finally serious about taking the lead from us. There we go. Now we can benefit off of the DRS we can get from Senna. Let's pull away together. Let's try and pull away from Leclerc. Got 15 laps left. Come on. We can do this. Let's do a mini push, shall we? Maybe it'll inspire Senna to speed up a bit. He's not making too much ground on Leclerc behind us. So let's get past him here. Try and run away a little. Super early braking from Senna. On the inside line, of course. Let's run. Whoosh. See what kind of lap this becomes. Ooh, fastest
Great
lap.
work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Oh, huge. Senna pulled away from Leclerc as well. That's exactly what we needed. Go ahead, Senna. You can retake the lead. That's exactly what we needed. We wanted to drop Leclerc, and we did. Let's hope that we can keep him there. Keep him far away. Make it a 1-2 battle for P1. Come on, Senna. A little more power. A little more power. Come on, come on, come on. Ein bisschen mehr Gas geben. Genau. Yes, sir.
Condition still looking good.
Genau. So ist es. That is what we like to see. Alright, we gotta make the move now. Let's set ourselves up here with a nice exit out of Juncel. Here we go. We have to make the move now. It's a penultimate lap. We got the momentum on Senna. Around the outside we go.
Okay, you're catching the car ahead, but remember, we need to get to the end of the race on these tyres.
Here we go. This is the crucial part of the Grand Prix. Taking the lead and trying to maintain it. Trying to pull away from Senna. Wow, he is really slow. Driver behind.
Senna behind. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Their tyres are 20 laps old. They've got some kind of mechanical problem. Time last lap, 1:10.4.
Explains mechanical problem. That's why he's so slow. I made a hash of Juncel. It looks like it may have been fixed. He's catching. It's 1.6 now.
Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap.
There he goes. All right, Lewis. Bring it on, baby. Bring it on. What a drive from Lewis Hamilton today, really. Just really great driving. Smooth sailing. Strategy. Smart. Good race management. Got given a little bit of luck here at the end with Senna experiencing some engine issues or something. Mechanical issues. And we're going to comfortably secure a P1 finish. Absolutely deserved of Lewis Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton and Sao Paulo with the magic drives. Yeah, absolutely. What a drive, Lewis. Take a bow. Take a bow. Marvelous.
Amazing job. I'm so grateful. Everyone back in the factory, doing working so hard.
And as we've said so many times in the past, the checkered flag is out for our winner, Lewis Hamilton.
And that's 2 wins in a row now. It's the start of potentially something special, but they can't get ahead of themselves just yet. It's a long way to go.
We had drama from start to finish, but in the end, there was only ever one that could take that top spot. And back on the top spots that he's taken so often in the past. So well done to Lewis Hamilton.
what a weekend. Lewis, absolutely stunning, getting P2 in the sprint race and then getting P1 and the fastest lap in the Grand Prix. So our car is now up to standard. We're at the top, the pinnacle of our performance. I mean, all the parts are in, except for a couple, because we still have to develop them for, I believe, Sainz's car. That's why he's so far down. I think he is missing 2 components. But yeah, for now, this is looking stellar. The car's looking competitive. We shall see how this continues and how the following 2 races go. Maybe Lewis Hamilton might reconsider his retirement. I don't know if that's a feature in the game, but he's on fire. So Hamilton, Senna, and Leclerc on the podium with Piastri, Verstappen, Gasly, Norris, Albon, Russell, and Sainz in the points. Mayer, Hakkinen, Lawson, Tsunoda, Pierce, Doohan, Ocon, Maloney, O'Sullivan, Behrman, Hajar, and Aaron round out the finishers. No DNFs today, which is quite stellar to see. So what does that mean for the standings? We're only 20 points away from Yuki Tsunoda. Could Lewis Hamilton overtake Yuki Tsunoda for at least P7? That might be a possibility here. Mayer and Sainz level still on 78 points each. So battle for P9 is hot and going. Hakkinen just behind by 3 points. So things are getting spicy there. But yeah, I think Hamilton has a chance on overtaking Tsunoda with a good result here. We shall see. We shall see. 600 points for Scuderia Ferrari. Next time out, they could potentially secure the constructor standings with a good result over Red Bull. It's only 50 points right now, but it could be totally possible that Ferrari seal a Constructors' Championship win. We're in P5, and there's no way we can beat the other teams, so it is what it is. We'll take another P5. Kicksauber, Visa Kasha Barbie, and Haas are the only Donut Club members at this time. So, yeah, that is going to be spicy with 2 Grand Prix remaining. Las Vegas coming up next time, and then rounding things out in Abu Dhabi. So we'll see what happens in the last 2 races. Thank you guys so much for watching today. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you leave a like, subscribe using the subscribe button down below, hit the notification bell as well so you're notified as soon as I upload next. Thank you guys so much for the support. Take care, and I'll see you guys for a new video tomorrow.